Hi guys, this is Heidi, Stitching Faye, back with another Flosstube episode. Looks like I'm gonna do another vlog style. And today I'm gonna show what I have worked on before I left for vacation and after I came. So it's between a month and a half span, but like in between 1 month I did not work on those, or I just start working. So anyways, so all of these are new to you guys, so I'm gonna show and talk about them. I'm gonna start with this one. I did Americana May, I think, but after update I worked on this one, so I did not show my recap video, heritage sampler. So if you guys want to see what all the starts I did for the May, I did Americana May, go back to the recap video. I will show from beginning to end how many. I think I did 18 starts, which is a lot. So I worked this part. All of this is new. This one's I hit it. So this lady, and you go up over here, it's all 1/1. Let me just show you close up. So I'm still filling in its arm. Oh, you see a lot of these birds in Alaska. They're like pigeons all over. We saw so many of them. They're not, but like they're as many as like pigeons you see in New York. The lady with the flag. I think someone mentioned it, they like it close up. So if you like a close ups, way this close pictures of my stitching, you're seeing it. Like over here, this is all 1/1, but I need to do the yellow filling in, and rest of it you guys have seen it, but for refreshing the memories, because I have not taken out for a long time. It's yeah, so it's heritage sampler. And this is the first one. She has like 4 of them and 1 Halloween one. Love it, love it, love it, love it. This is one of the more difficult ones. Not difficult, but detailed 1/1. So next I work Jessie Challenor 1904, and I'm working on the last video, one of my older videos, I said it, dark ones. That was funny, and a couple of people cut my funny interpretation of the pattern. I said dark and light instead of saying bright bright colors and the muted colors. So I'm working on the bright colors with Saralge with the Mason linen. The only thing is I got 40 count instead of 36 for Saralge. I do like using the 36 count. For 103 I liked 46, and NPIs or DMCs I like 40. Yeah, that's a preference. So it's a production sampler exclusively for the Attic Needleworks. So that's project number 2. And I'm so used to doing with the finger, so it's so weird to do. Let me see. Okay, so this is, I hit the basket, I hit this. So if I do this update video, maybe second half I can show more work. I don't know. This much. I will bring it close. So you can see Saralge 40 count, how it looks like on 1/2. This yellow is the end of my stitching from this berry. I will be cutting off when I get there. I just didn't want to turn the hoop and cut it, so I just left it like that. The basket is new, and this flower is new. So is the birds. So the matching bird this year, I'm gonna finish that one too, hopefully. This is like a candy, you guys, cotton candies, you know, if you've seen it. I mean, seen it, eat it. My God, Heidi, come on. It's so much fun. So yeah, 40 count. Love it, love it. Next, Patriotic Parade. So this is Artful Offerings pattern. This time around, let's see. I added, let's see, this guy. I had the shirt. No, I did not have this shirt. So I did the shirt and everything, and the wheel, hearts. And I decided not to do the pinwheels and this guy. This is new too, and I started the flag. First, I was thinking of not doing all of this because I think it's too much stitching, but I voted against it because I think it needs it, even though it's more stitching, but that's okay. Why am I stitching? To enjoy it, right? If it may, it's not a race, so that's how I should think about it. Sometimes I say it, but I have to remind myself. So I'm working on 40 count vintage country mocha, which is printed, see, printed fabric. And at this too, I had it for 2 years, one of my older trips to Seattle. So this year it got lots of love. So this is all this year. These two guys are older. Rest is new, and they are all called for except the shirt and this shirt and the blues. This blues on these 3 bunnies are silks for you silk, but the rest is the DMCs. And need to fill it in the flag and go all the way. How many, let me see, how many bunnies do I need? So I have up to here, so I just need 2 more bunnies, that's it. If you look at it, and a whole bunch of pinwheels, but the bunny wise, most of the bunnies, 1 2 3 4 5 bunnies are done. I'm probably 55-60%, yeah. So this is another one I worked on. Next is Carol Dean's Flowers, the Artsy Housewife. So I worked on filling in all this. First I was gonna say teapot because it reminds me of teapot, but it is a back end flower pot with the handles. I have a sugar holder that is like this, so I don't know, teacup, looks like a teacup, but it's a flower pot. We're gonna go with that. So I'm working on this one right now. I don't take it out of the hoop, and over here I wanna do this flower and this one, and then I'll put it down. So what's interesting about this bear, it's a brown bear, right? I wanted to work on this because our last vacation we saw brown bear, but this one there were black bears where we were staying. An interesting fact, I don't know if it's useless or I'll show the stitching while I'm talking. Brown bears, they told us you have to, if you encounter brown bear, you lay down and pretend dead. Black bear, you stand up and you don't turn your back and you just stand in front of it, make noise, and look big. Black bears. And the guy we were hiking with one time, basically the ranger, he said that if you see a polar bear, make sure you have the arrangements with your maker. That's what he told us. Oh my God, it was funny. Scary and funny, right? So yeah. So with brown bears, you have a chance. Black bear, you have a chance. Polar bear, make sure you have your arrangements made. That's what they told us. Again, I'm not expert. Oh, we did see it, and they do walk around, and they are very used to the humans. As long as it's not a mama bear with a cub, the black bears, you're cool. Just don't startle them. That's what we were told. So Geraldine, she's gonna be worked on a little bit more. Then, oh, I should have done the opposite. Maria, This is my second time, so I'm taking longer than I want to, and it's a gift for someone very special. So this time around I worked on her face, like filled in this area, and I'm hoping I can do this part, so when I start, like next time I wanna do the hands. Let's see. So far I have the I finished the face, as you can see. Let me just turn it so I can. And this is the start of the hands. No backstitch, you guys, 0 backstitch. She's beautiful. This is 1 or 2 strand a day project because I'm not feeling it. I have already done it before. So yeah. Then, okay, let's put it. We don't want to see the floor. From velvet to linen, I started this one. It's Barracks. And I'm gonna leave it on a hook until I do some progress. So started from the middle, so right over here, did the yellow flower and backstitch. Oh, and I'm working with MPIs, called for MPIs, and it's on I want to say it's 36 count. Yes, it is a 36 count Lapin Loops Tea Earl Grey Hot. And oh, this is embarrassing, but I'm gonna show my messy MPIs. This is how I am working with. And I just, the shine, people ask always for the silks. If you have not worked on, it's the same color as DMC, but if you can see the shine. So I have this label with it, so this way I don't mix up my floss with other group of flosses. And this is the MPI that goes with from velvet to linen. And little by little I'm working on this one, which is right now is not the season, so I'm having a hard time. Not hard time, you know, like it's not calling me, but I've done already. Let me see, I done this one long time ago. It's taking me a while, and this is almost a full coverage block, but I put on stitched all these 3 houses, so I'm working on the roofs. Then I have to do the peacock and the blue tail, or the, yeah, I feel like it's a peacock from behind. So anyways, and I need to fill in all this with a specialty. I got the Vicky Clayton silks for this, in case I did not say it last time. So far I have block 1 and block 2. Let me see. All of these are new stitches. One stitch, Vicky Clayton silks 40 count. See how pretty they look? So I'm doing color filling. Like I take one color, I try to fill it in and look around. I see whites, I do all the whites. Then I see green, I go into greens. Cross stitching is a coloring book. So I'm gonna stop and show my shopping in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back with my second half, like what I acquired while I was gone in my mail. I went hobby, I went to the, no, traditional stitches. What am I talking about? This is the traditional stitches purchase. I do believe it's exclusive. Jesus, my all to heaven is gone. Lucy Barber. I do believe it's a limited exclusive reproduction traditional stitches in Canada. So while I was there, I got this one, just the pattern, in case they have one more exclusive that I really wanted. They don't print anymore, so I figured it. I like it enough that I want to have it in my collection. One day I might want to stitch. Lucy Barber. So that's one. Then I saw in their website maple sugar lakeside linen Edinburgh. The prices are Canadian price, and this is the color. I'm gonna put it back in the bag so I don't lose the cards. And also got this one is traditional stitches light exemplar lakeside linen, and this is the color. So this is a Canadian dollar, so I buy with the US dollar. So in case you're wondering, I ordered from US and everything worked out pretty good. I have this one I ordered from the Antique Samplers adaptation. Seashell sampler, Jane price $18.19. I got the kit from the seller from the website, Cross Stitch Antique website. The seller has it limited, I think, kits and stuff. And so I got this. I wanted to get the one, but it's still exclusive to Country Stitches, I think. So I think August is going to be available, her latest exclusive. So I am going to get that one from her website. I'm looking to see when she's going to put a kit because I don't want to look for different stuff. I'm going to buy it from her, the entire thing. I did get the MPIs and the 36 count Dunes fiber on a whim. Dune, yeah. So this is the called for MPIs, and this is the color of the fabric. It has a little bit of a greenish undertone, brown, golden greenish. So let's see. Then I saw this one, Innocence 1840, Cross Stitch Antiques. I love the flowers over here. I have to check. I think it might be 1/1, but I have to check that one. So I got the Colford fabric and DMCs. I think she did not have it with the silks, which is okay. It's very pretty fabric. Let's see. What is this? It's Lakeside. Oh, wow. It's a Lakeside linen. 36 count. Okay, with the dancing. Now I'm happy I got this because I was contemplating to get the pattern only since they didn't have the silk. And I got the Child's Petition 1845 Mary Walsh. So again, I got partial kit. So I got the pattern and DMCs, and the seller with my package sent those cards. I don't know if she sends with everyone, but I got this. So I'm gonna make a information card, not the floss cards because there's not enough, but I'm gonna over here thread colored, so I'll just put the linen name and the thing with the threads so I don't miss them. So very pretty, thank you. And this is for this one. This is a big one, you guys. It's not a joke. 205 or 245. Well, actually I had a bigger one, so there's that. I got those color and cotton spring moss and stuff for the Plum Street sampler. Where is it? For the Plum Street sampler. I want to find that pattern, but I'm not seeing it. Plum Street sampler pattern, but anyways, it needed 2 of the colors. I could not find it, so I purchased them, and they sent me a gift. And from Lindy Stitches, I do believe, well, you cannot read anything from that. I do believe it's a stitch along, and this is the summer. Yeah, this is this one. Oh, this is the whole summer garden. But I got the thread pack. Sunflower yellow, hazelnut, skein 2, skein 3. So I have to separate it. That's gonna, I haven't started because of, I have the fabric too. I purchased it previously. But yeah, I got the whole flosses. It's just like, whoa, I need to take time and separate them. They're all silks. And this is how it's gonna look like, the first one. So it's gonna have 1 2 3 4, you know, like 1 2 3 4 as it comes out. The first one is a little bit more pricey because I purchased this. I did want it, the hand-dyed flosses with it, but subsequent ones are gonna be only patterns. So that's how we're gonna do it. And last but not least, I also signed up later. I saw Carol Saltback Stitcher's Flosstube. She signs up for her club, so I did sign up on Etsy, and she immediately sent me this pattern because it's already available. I think next one it will be June or July. I can't wait. And it comes like this. Oh, presentation, you guys. Presentation is everything, right? So yeah, this is all I'm gonna share. So I see if I have more extra, I will add a footage, then I will upload. Until then, bye bye guys. Okay, hi guys, this is Heidi, Stitching Faye, back with the end of my video. This is gonna be just wrapping up everything I stitched since my first half of the video. I'm gonna do as a regular video. Then I am planning to do mid-year whip parade because I do feel like I have enough changes that is not gonna be repeat. So let's start with my first one. So if you watch the first half of it, you're gonna see it that this is worked a lot. In fact, this is my finish. The Artsy Housewife Geraldine's Flowers. And last time oops, sorry, I'm moving you guys. Last time, my first half of the video, I do believe I had all of it done up to here, and my plan was just to do these 2 flowers and call it a day. But you know what, I just finished it, and she will be my first and only start and finish from this designer, Artsy Housewife. But I assure you, I'm gonna stitch a bunch more. In fact, I'm gonna do plans video. In those plans video, I'm gonna show, I have 2 that I have fully kitted. I think one has the floss but not the fabric. The other one has fabric and floss. They are easy to stitch. They are block stitching. Like this part is a block stitching and stuff, so it's cool. So this is my fully finish, and I am so glad I worked on it. The order I started it. So I started from frame border. Then I did the brown because I knew brown is not as exciting as the pinks. Then I did this pot, which I call the teacup and stuff, but it's my opinion. You know, it's the pot, flower pot. So we did this. This was a little bit not exciting, but easy stitch. And when I start putting the flowers, I'm like, why am I even delaying? Let me just finish it. So everything from my first half of the video to now is new. Let me bring it closer. Yeah, I've worked on 40 count. Let me see. Heartland, picture this plus. From the seller Holly's Hands Create. I like her shop because she has a smaller cuts. Like some shops, they don't have this cut. They have only half or big cuts, you know. But this one has in smaller cut shops too. So if you want to check out the fabric but you're not committed, you're not short the dyer and stuff, her shop allows you to buy smaller cuts. And I do have extra fabric. I am gonna cut it because I don't need that much for framing. I think the framer is okay. I do Michael's framing, but the framer is already used to needlework. He's been framing for 10 years, and I can easily make a small ornament or something, 40 count. So yeah, oh my god, I love her. She was so much fun to stitch. Okay, next one, American Sampler by Plum Street Samplers. And since last time I had to unstitch all of this and restitch everything, and I have this. And let me see, bring it closer. So since last time, if you guys seen it, you know that the flower, I started the stem up to here, then I did the flower, but I did not like it because I like this whole look, that the flow of the flowers. So I had to unstitch everything here and restitch it because of these 4 green stitches. And I'm glad I did it and I enjoy it. Also, the lady and all of this, by the way, Tiger Lily is doing this too, but she's changing the dress of the lady's dress. I'm going with the cold form. Mostly are the hand dyed, except I did some changes like the green I switched around, but everything else is new. It's as called for. I think some are DMC and some are hand dyed floss. By the way, this scissor, the way I'm pointing it, I know some people get uncomfortable, but if you look at the nose, it's not pointy. And it doesn't go through the fabric. Even I'm not gonna do it, but rest easy, it's not gonna poke the fabric. It's very convenient for me. So yeah, the fabric is 40 count needle and flex Nirvana. I had the whole yard. I'm next to the window, so it's gonna be hard to show the color of the fabrics, but on my parade I'm gonna go to my next room so it will show better. Then I worked on Cathy Barracks from velvet to linen, and I had this one. I had the bones of this one and a little bit of the black outline, and since then I have this much. It's active one. So this was already done. This one I did not even work on it, I just left it as is. This is all new, everything except couple of these highlights, and this is all new. I love this project, and honestly, if I didn't have a Flosstube, probably I work from beginning to end, although I do get bored after a while. But yeah, this was a delight. And I'm working on 36 count lap-in loop. I said it before, I don't have the card with me, I don't want to make a noise. So basically I need to go a little bit more of this blue. Oh, and this is 36 count, and if you can see it, 1/2 with the MPI silk, this is the look you're gonna get. Because I know people are contemplating 36/2 or 1. It depends on the preference. It gives more antique lacy look, but if I bring closer, you can see a little bit, especially with the black here. You can see the fabric underneath, like this part, most obvious one. But you know what, like if you bring it like this, you don't see it. I'm just bringing it close, so some people have not tried 36 or they are not sure how it looks like 1/2. This is the MPI look. And I also have one project 36. I actually have a couple with the DMC, and also I have a project 36 1/2 with the hand dyed. So I will point those out too, so in case you're wondering how it looks like. All right, next one. This is also 36. I already said it. Spring Moon, Plum Street Samplers. So far I had this one and tulips. I had only the grass up to here, so mostly I did grass stitching in the house. So it's not as exciting yet, but it will get there. This is, okay, this is 1/2 with the hand-dyed floss. Again, the dark color shows more than like over here. Perfect, nothing. Over here, you don't see it. This is the only place that fabric underneath shows because it's 1/2 and it's 36. 40 count, you won't have problem. Like, surprisingly, with the grass, I did not have that problem. I'll bring closer. Yeah, even though it's a hand-dyed floss, I'm going like this. I just didn't have the nerves to do 1 X at a time. So it's not gonna have as much variegation because the way I chose to stitch this. Like the grass, I'm going like this. It's still hand-dyed, but if you go like this, like if I bring it, you can see a little bit, like over here, you see a little bit of a color change. But like over here, you don't see any difference. And over here, oh yeah, see dark color? It shows a little bit, but I don't mind. I love this project. It's so enjoyable. And it's 36 count R&R fabric. I don't remember right now. Excuse me. So yeah, next one is on 40 count, Little House Needlework Kringles. I finished, this was the hardest, I started before middle, so this was my second time around. And honestly, I like this. This one was a fun, fast stitch, even this part. I like the finish, but this guy in the middle, I had to frag it a couple of times. Now I'm on this room and I'm happy. So I always not crazy stitching it, but I love the look. So yeah, hardest block for me is done. And I'll bring closer. 40 count, 1/2. So a few things because I'm doing on 40 count. Over here, if you see it's number 4. Our swab metallic floss, and it's supposed to be mixed with DMC 420, I think. But because it's 40 count, I only did the metallic, so it's a little bit crowded. I'm bringing up close on purpose so you can see the crowdedness. Because it's 40 count, it meant to be on 28 or 32 count. But other than that, I did not have problem with any. Like over here, I can feel it, the crowdedness. I might just have to go back and fix some of it. Like over here, it's not as crowded. I think I got used to it. But, you know, like the excess look way better here than here. And that's okay. Far away, you cannot see it. Last time I showed you guys a while back. And yeah, this guy, the face color and the background melts, called for. But that kind of threw me off. You know, these colors are different, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you stop. 6 and you stop. 7 you stop. 3 and you stop. So it kind of, and I did not travel the flosses because it's a light color. So the only thing I changed it, I added this seed beads just to make it exciting for me, and it did work. Oh yeah, see the metallic, but I think far away looks okay. And I start working on this room. This is so much fun. This one I did miscount here, so this part, the chair had to be 1 stitch down. So between the chair cushion and the skirts of the table, they're supposed to have 1 stitch in between, but it doesn't, but that's okay. And I'm gonna fill in the bricks as I go. I only have to do a little bit more here, and as you can see, I'm working this part. Next, It's still a whip, but it's also a finish. I already had finished this one long time ago. So I started and finished this one, but because it's 3, I still need to do the winter. It's a whip. I'm working on 40 count H paper, color and cotton. And yeah, let me see. This has a lot of, like the house part had a lot of stitching, color change. It took me longer. This one is like day and a half, and I was going through. The only thing I changed, I didn't have the cold for, or I didn't like it, I don't remember, but I changed to, I had it in my stash, old DMC where I get it, yellow. That's what I stitch, and I think it looks nice. Like, yeah, I do like it. But the strawberries, see, it's called for, and it does, I do recommend for the strawberries to get the called for, and also for the bird. So I have summer, autumn, and the winter will come soon. It does not have spring. That's how it was charted. I have, someone did ask last time I showed. I have not missed it. This is exactly how it is: summer, autumn, winter. No spring. I'm not sure why she didn't do it. And I have to finish the rest of the over here, rest of the alphabet. Over here is initials, and the and at the end you put the year. With the blackbirds, they personalize it, so I'm gonna do the same. I'm not gonna put the author's designer's name. Okay, this one is going slow, but I have, as I told you guys beginning, I am working on the hand. I think this is a little bit color changed. Besides this, everything is easy, and I started the corners of the hand, so I'm kind of going from outside to in, like I'm doing like this, in, like then inside color. At the end I'll fill in this part. And so far I took it out, I took out of the hoop, because if I leave it too long, even though the picture is not in a hoop, but this is iron, but do you see it, that the hoop line stays, so I have to let sometimes fabric to rest. Even if it's like 2 days I'm not working on it, I need to let it rest. So this is my new stitching. And let's see, birds of the feather, and it says good things. This copy I got it from Colorado Cross Stitcher, but if you have the older version, the birds of the feather, you can get this. But if you cannot find it, she has remastered, and she has also she put also the newer color list, and this is the website you go. Okay, and basically I had the mermaid, so I added the alphabet, the water waves, fish, and the writing. So I'm trying to color this part and go up. I got the kit, and I'm gonna show you guys how big fabric I have. Like, it's I can easily put another, like, I just need to go a little bit more, but extra fabric, I had a lot of extra fabric. And I understand the sellers, a lot of people want a 3-inch each side, but I don't need it that much. Have I measured it, I would have put the design this way, and I would have a like whole bunch of 36 count linen to use. Again, see the hook lines. If I haven't even left it this long, but yeah, I need to iron better to do it, to clean out the hook lines. Those are all called for because I excuse me, I got the kit. 。 . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . 。 . . . . 。 . 。 . . . 。 . 。 . . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。
. 。 . 。 . 。 .
。 .
.
This is a delight. Fast stitch, FYI. Really, really fast. Yeah. And the last but not least, I did work on Thomas 1854. I'm gonna say the fabric is either, let's see, hands across the sea, by the way. It's either 36 count R&R or X2 design. Those were the two I used to get a lot. This is pre Flosstube, so I was not used to marking and having notes what I use and stuff. So I don't have a lot of information about the fabric, but I'm guessing it's Winter's Brew or the coffee from the Extra Designs. Those were the fabric I used to get a lot. And my book, I'm using the book, is getting a little bit old, but that's okay. And I worked on it a lot. I wanted to finish last year. I'll start from here. I started from the middle. Last year I done all of this, not this part. And this year I started it from the bottom. Oh, okay, 36 count DMC. This is the look you're gonna get. It has more antique look. And this is 1/1. So I'm gonna go down. This is the area. Not measuring at that time. I got only, I think, an inch probably, but that's okay. So this part is all done. I had it stitched up to here. I think these two flowers, I closed this red and I put the 1/2, the girl's name, age 15 years old. This is one of the most heavily color changing, I don't want to say like heaven and earth because it's not, but it has a lot of color changing or confetti, because I usually use confetti for a full coverage. It's not full coverage, but she's heavily confetti, like color change, but you know. And I'm working this area right now. I have to go a little bit more over here and go up. I will show closer my new stitches. I think the color was charted. This is older designs from front of the antique because it's very muted. And as we know, like Jessie Challoner, I'm doing the bright colors. The girls used to use the bright colors, but over time, because of the sun exposure and stuff, the colors get muted. So a lot of designers do the front, and some they do back, but yeah, I do feel like it was charted from the front, but I love it. I'm sure she has a video. I have not watched that older video about this, but this is my work of the Aunt Thomas. And as you guys can see, I'm really loving all the progress I'm getting on this one, and I hope soon this will be out of my whip parade and it will be finished parade. Well, let's hope it's gonna happen. Until then, I see you guys later. Bye bye.